Lucid's executive team is brimming with top-tier expertise. 18 members of the company's 20-member staff have previous work experience with rival automakers, as well as various Fortune 100 technology organizations. And 8 of the 20 people on the list used to work for Tesla. This is significant for a startup company. But in today's video, we will discuss something exclusive that provides Lucid an advantage over its competitors. The company has patents on several of its most critical and core technologies, which has given the company an edge over its competitors. Stay tuned for that. Welcome back to New Vehicle Media, your go-to channel for EV stock. Quick reminder that subscribing's free and liking the video helps YouTube suggest similar content. Comments are loved and featured in upcoming videos. Because of its faster charging time and better range with smaller, lower-cost batteries, Lucid feels it is the obvious victor when it comes to electric vehicle technology. Despite the tough competition, Lucid is able to obtain such a high efficiency rating in part because the company develops its own technology and intends to manufacture its own products. As a result, the Air's integrated powertrain is not reliant on components and parts from third-party suppliers. The battery pack, motor and gearbox, inverter, charging system, and software are all created in-house. Keeping your technology to yourself thus becomes one of the concerns when another manufacturer tries to steal your invention, on which you've spent years and millions of dollars pouring your efforts into. That's why it's necessary to patent the underlying technology. A patent is vital for the simple reason that it assures that your creation is protected, regardless of whether it's a product, a design, or a process. A patent protects your creation for up to 20 years and in as many countries as you wish. You will be granted a monopoly, which means that other persons or businesses will be unable to develop identical items within the same scope as your own. Patenting your own idea in a product or service is the gold standard of intellectual property protection. Lucid Patents. Lucid is, at its core, a technology company with a treasure of intellectual property. They currently hold over 400 patents, with more being filed as they develop new tech. The parent's logs contain the majority of the equipment, including motors, drivetrains, body designs, battery designs, and so on. Of course, we will not be able to go through all of the patents in this video, but let me briefly introduce you to some of the patents which the company holds that offer for them an advantage over the competition. The first patent is called Accelerator Pedal Providing Regenerative Brake Feedback. In an electric car, the accelerator pedal has 2 positions, fully depressed and fully released, with a neutral pedal position between the two. When the pedal is in the neutral position, no torque is applied by the vehicle's powertrain. But when the pedal is in the position between the neutral position and the completely depressed position, the vehicle's powertrain applies a driving torque. However, the vehicle powertrain applies braking torque when the pedal is between the neutral position and the completely released position. Lucid's feedback system automatically determines the completely released position for the accelerator pedal based on the amount of regenerative braking torque available to the vehicle. If these things seem to be beyond your comprehension, don't be concerned. They're supposed to be, as the technology is being created by the best in the industry. So, it's fairly common not to comprehend. The next patent in line is called Low Cogging Torque, High Torque Density Traction Motor. This invention is a variation of the previous one. A rotor assembly is provided that lowers cogging torque in a permanent magnet motor, hence lowering the possibility of noise, vibration, and harshness problems. The assembly uses 2 layers of the magnet. An inner layer of magnets is used within the lamination stack and is closer to the rotor. An outer layer, which is closer to the outer lamination stack surface and is composed of smaller magnets. A V-shaped arrangement is formed by the magnets within each layer, which are configured in pairs within each layer of the structure, thus achieving the final objective of reduced cognitive torque in the magnetic motor. Control system to eliminate powertrain backlash is a patent invention that relates to a control system that is configured to eliminate mechanical backlash in the powertrain of an electric vehicle, namely in the transmission. For use with an electric vehicle, a powertrain backlash control system is provided in which the EV uses at least one powertrain for forward motion of the vehicle and another powertrain for reverse movement. By maintaining a positive motor torque within each powertrain when the vehicle is in gear, the control system eliminates backlash. As a result, the control system applies a minimum forward torque demand to the powertrain dedicated to forward motion and a minimum reverse torque demand to the powertrain dedicated to rearward motion, achieving the overall efficiency that Lucid is famous for. The following patent, Drivetrain Assembly Thermal Management System, is for a system to manage the temperature of the drivetrain assembly. During initial vehicle startup, when the drivetrain coolant is cold, a multi-mode vehicle thermal management system is provided that optimizes drivetrain operating efficiency by thermally decoupling the drivetrain thermal control loop from the other vehicle thermal control loops. This allows the drivetrain to operate more efficiently. The temperature dependency of coolant parameters such as viscosity and density, as well as the effects of these properties on viscous drag and bearing preload force, are taken into consideration. Last but not least is motor cooling system utilizing axial cooling channels, in which axial cooling channels are used in the design of motor cooling systems. An electric motor that comprises a number of structural cooling features, wherein the electric motor utilizes axial cooling channels integral to the stator teeth, providing direct contact between the circulating coolant and the lamination stack. Integrated into the stator between the left and right stator parts, a coolant manifold assembly offers a way of transferring coolant to the axial cooling channels. The conclusion. The list might go on endlessly. A patent is believed to be extremely advantageous for any firm, let alone a high-tech corporation of the highest caliber. Although there has been some speculation that Lucid is a Tesla killer, such analogies are misleading. Rawlinson confirms his position. Rather than a direct rival to the Model S, their vehicles represent a significant step ahead. Lucid will, without a doubt, compete with Tesla on some level, but the company's primary competitors will be the German manufacturers who dominate the $100 billion luxury vehicle portion of the market. In general, people are really enthusiastic about the thought of going up against Tesla. Right now, Tesla is miles ahead of the competition, but it is not a zero-sum game, and investors are optimistic about the future of both Tesla and Lucid. We can see that Lucid has a thriving intellectual property estate that is assisting the company in developing its own unique selling propositions in the market, as well as providing more opportunities than some other companies have had in the past. The firm's clear preference for battery pack technology, as well as the proportion of their intellectual property estate that is regarded as valuable, are all positive signs of their ability to survive and potentially prosper in the rapidly expanding EV market. Some people are concerned about the autonomous capabilities, which are perhaps one of the most crucial components in achieving success in the electric vehicle industry. And surely, Lucid will be looking into this sector as well. Paradox, nice name, isn't bothered by the lower price of Lucid stock because he feels that after the firm delivers its product, the value of their stock will soar. What are your thoughts on this? Will there be an increase in stock once the automobile is delivered? Let us know in the comments section. We have also explored this topic in a video titled, "What Happens Once Lucid Motors Starts Delivering?" Check it out. The link is right below the like button. That should wrap things up for today. Keep in mind that subscribing is still free and liking helps YouTube recognize your preferences. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.